Hey y'all, I'm here. I'm just gonna wait for a few more of y'all to come in. Grab you something to drink, relax, sit back, and let's have a chit chat. Let's talk about it. Hello, 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 hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I'm gonna let a few more people get in. Did I announce this? Let me see if I can share it right quick. She said, "Girl, I'm drunk already." How was your day? My day was good. We went and ate at this barbecue place. And I actually had catfish at a barbecue place. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. I remember going to the place before and it was actually pretty good. But I had a pulled pork sandwich the first time I went. This time I had catfish and shrimp. So what I have to say on that is if you go to a barbecue place, just order barbecue. No, it was good. It was good. I didn't like the catfish. I liked the shrimp. The shrimp were good. They were very, flavorful and whatnot. But the catfish I went down with, maybe because I like my catfish fried a little bit crispier than they did. So they went a little light on it wasn't as crispy as I would have liked it. So it was catfish. My husband doesn't like catfish. He call it he call it bottom feeders, but he eat chitlins. I mean, imagine that. Just saying. I'm just saying. He eat chitlins. All right, y'all. I was finishing up my last spade game. Good Lord, I thought I had one more hand. I just got set. All right, I'm gonna have to play this last hand. I don't want to lose my coins. Then we're gonna go into conversation. I'm waiting on a few more people to come in. I got 136. I want 150 in here before I start really talking into the conversation. Okay. This conversation is based off of some things I saw today, and in the social media streets. The social media streets be popping and hopping and jumping and bumping. Sometimes you got to sit back. Oh, somebody said they like swordfish. I have had swordfish before, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Somebody said nothing wrong with chitterlings. Girl, I'm not no chitterlings type of girl. I'm not no chitterlings, no pig feet, no fat back, no pork rinds, no. I don't really like nothing that fat. I don't even like thighs on the chicken. I actually don't even like chicken with fat on it. Like, ugh, I don't like no meat with fat. Actually, roast beef. I'm not a steak eater. I don't eat vegetables. Yeah, I don't eat vegetables. Y'all hear my husband trying to Y'all hear my husband trying to bust me out. I'm not, I don't eat vegetables. I should, but I don't. I know that's a horrible thing. I used to be forced to eat vegetables to where when I became an adult, I was like, can't nobody make me eat them now. I'm not gonna say it's not that I don't eat any vegetable, baby. I eat a sweet potato. Sweet potato is vegetables. But I don't eat your typical vegetables, like your green. For Thanksgiving I do. I'll have greens. That's about it. Shit. No, I'll eat cabbage too. Somebody said, "Amore, you don't eat vegetables?" No, I eat fruit, but now I ain't no vegetable type of person. Somebody said, "Amore, what do you eat?" Lord Jesus, they want to know what I eat. What? What do I eat? Bonefish. Y'all heard this joker. I said, what do I eat? He said, bonefish. All right, I didn't win. I came in second place. I didn't want to lose my coins though. All right, I'm done with this. I eat. I like pasta. I like spaghetti, Alfredo. Um, I like as far as meat, I do like salmon. I like chicken, but more chicken breasts. I'm not a chicken thigh, chicken wing, veins in the chicken wings. Now I can eat chicken wings, but if I see a vein, I'm good on that. I don't want to see a chicken vein. I'm a very picky eater. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm talking about very picky eater. Like I probably wouldn't do good at your dinner. If you invited me over, you probably would not like me. Somebody said you like a lot of carbs. That might be true. Look what my husband went and bought me today. Y'all see what this is? Oh shit. What the hell? Man, I'm not feeling this thing. I'm gonna have to take this thing off. It's called Pink Box Donuts. Let me show y'all the donuts. I might just eat one. These are the donuts. They so good. They these country time donuts. This is like is it a cake log? Whatever you call this thing. I think it's a cake log. But this thing's good. Now I'm gonna say I don't really care for the basic donuts, like I gotta be some type of hungry and some type of weird to eat like the regular donuts, like Dunkin' Donuts. I think Dunkin' Donuts sucks, really. But the gourmet donuts, like if you live in an area where they had like your what do you call them? I don't even special donuts, like your city or your town has special type of donuts, not your big chain box chain stores like Krispy Kreme. Now I will eat a Krispy Kreme. Now don't get me twisted on that. Now I don't care too much for Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. The only way I eat a Dunkin' Donuts, I got to be like I'm talking about fiending, and it ain't nothing else around. Cause Dunkin' Donuts ain't all that great. But Pink Box is good. When we was in Dubai, we used to eat what was the name of them, babe? And I ain't gonna ask you no more questions. So I want to hear your mouth. What did we used to eat when we was in Dubai? Jay. My husband got his earphones in, y'all. Jay, what's the donuts that we eat when we was in Dubai? Oh, what? The donuts that we ate when we was in Dubai. Those donuts. What was those? The donuts. It had the glaze, and some came with like bacon on it, and you don't know? I can't remember either. Then you gonna make me look it up. Hold on. They got them here. You remember we went to go eat them here? Oh, the Mimi, yeah, but what was the name of the place? It started with like a D. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it. It's good. I'm gonna tell you. It's called Doha. DOH. Remember? Baby, you remember? No, it wasn't. That ain't it. Was it a DOH? Yeah, DOH. So do y'all have a DOH there? It's so good. Those donuts are so freaking good, y'all. They DOH donuts, but they got like they little circles, and they got some got like the cream on it with the bacon and all types of love. But I ain't eat the one with the bacon on it. But they got all other kind of donuts. But anyway, y'all gonna have me talking about food. Where my water at? Y'all gonna have me talking about food. I already had a donut for the day. That's why I be needing to walk 2 miles and stuff like that. Be killing myself. Mm. I want to have a conversation. Hello, everybody in the chat. We got 178 people in here, so let's roll it, okay? Let's have a conversation, y'all. Let's have a conversation. So I was strolling through social media, and I came across a few things, and a few things that made me say, huh? What? No. Really? You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Let's talk about how Mr. Latruth can sit here and tell a lie that actually can be proven, more than one lie that could just be proven with no remorse, no hesitation, because he knows no one is going to check him on it. No one is going to come out and say, now, Latruth, you know you lying. Now, Latruth, why are you lying? But if his wife, soon to be ex, if she comes out and tell a lie, fabrication, half truths, leave out some shit, whatever the case may be, is 20 videos made for days and days and days. Where is the same energy to call out Latruth lies? Where is that energy? I don't know. This man sat in his car today while charging his Tesla and said his page was deleted around the time all the altercation popped off, meaning the divorce, the tote, whatever. He said when all that stuff went on, leaving us an indication, or leaving us to form that he indicated it was around the time of, he said around the time all this stuff popped off. Meaning when he says around the time all this stuff popped off, only thing people know that popped off is the tote situation with him and Brianna. There's a video from about 2018 or so where he is on YouTube, a whole video, him on YouTube, more than one video, more than one, y'all, more than one. One, he was in a car, mad as hell, complaining about how he just got his page taken down. Another one, he was sitting in like a room, looked like it could have been some type of pod. He was sitting on a couch. I want to say it was like maybe he was doing a podcast or something like that, but I know he was sitting on the couch. And he further spoke about losing his platform. That was when him and Brianna were still together. So he lost his page. Oh, yeah. And then he spoke about it while he was driving in the car. But him and Brianna were still together. So this man has 3 videos prior to him and Brianna splitting up that he spoke about losing his 8 million follower page. But yet he comes on here today because he's mad right now. And I can talk about that in a minute. He's mad right now. So he yet again tried to throw out hints or accusations, lies. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. Throws out lies, trying to make it seem like Brianna had something to do with his missing 8 million follow page. Now, he went on Kendra G and tried to lie, throwing out hints or whatever that Brianna and her manager got his page taken. Today, you see him in the car trying to throw out little hints like, well, they happened around the time that, you know what I'm saying? Lies. The truth? I challenge you to tell the truth. Why your page was deleted, because you know. I challenge you to tell the truth and stop trying to blame it on Brianna, because you know she had nothing to do with it. You know why your page got taken. You know it because Facebook don't take your page without telling you. Every page that has been deactivated, even if your page get restricted, they tell you why. If your page is deactivated, you got an email. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Thank you. Somebody sent me a cash app. Appreciate y'all. Uh-oh. Change. Y'all send me cash apps. I'm dancing tonight, y'all. I'm dancing tonight. But no, seriously. Here's the thing. You know why your page got deleted. Why make up a narrative? Why try to paint another picture? Say what it is. Even if it ain't the reason that's on the paper, tell the people what Facebook told you the reason was. Stop pretending like you don't know how your page got deleted. Stop pretending that you don't know. You do this because you want people to think that Brianna got your page deleted because she was trying to cancel you. That's what you want people to believe. But it doesn't make sense because if you divorced her, you wanted the divorce, she still wants you to date because that's what you say. That's what you think. She's begging for you, this, that, and the other. Why would she delete your page? It doesn't make sense. You know why your page got deleted. You even said in a video, and I will pull it up if I need to. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance. You said in a video that it was hurting you, losing your page to where it put you in a position to where you could not care for your family. And that Brianna had to step in. You actually said that. You said Brianna had to step in when you lost your page and take over paying the bills and stuff. But now you want to try to make it seem like it was deleted around the time all this stuff happened. Thank you, Sonia. I'm gonna call your name out at the end, okay? I promise I'll call all your names out. They gave me a sending me cash apps at the end, okay? I do appreciate it, but I don't want to stop. I'll call your name out and I'll dance at the end because y'all know my mind. When I get to rolling, I like to talk. That's one lie. The page, the mysterious freaking 8 million page. That whole lie that you want. This man wants to blame Brianna for everything. And you know, it actually saddens me. I'm being honest right now. It really saddens me that the people across the street can't see through his lies. It saddens me that these people, because they have found inconsistencies in Brianna's story or a walkback of the abuse allegation, that they actually think this young lady is some horrible person just because she danced, just because she twerks, just because she's being a little bit more of a 31-year-old online, just because she does that. They really believe that this young lady is a bold-faced liar that was out to destroy this innocent Black man. And I'm here to tell you, it is not true. It is simply not true. You guys, anyway, it saddens me. I'm not in trying to convince nobody to change their mind no more. That's not what this video is about. This video is not to convince. Oh, that's a big one. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. I know I said I wasn't gonna do that, but that was a big one that came through. But listen, I'm definitely not trying to change nobody's mind. It is what it is at this point. When I say that, I mean that with all sincerity. It's almost a year. I'm seriously only speaking to my supporters right now, because if you don't believe it, you're not gonna believe it. It is too late to try to switch your mind. But the lies that this man has told, let's go into lie number 2. Okay, lie number 2. This man sat on an interview, the last interview that he just went on with Miss Ebony, Chronology, and said the day of the toe incident that he had tubes hanging from his body, tubes hanging from his stomach area. You know what I mean? You know where the stomach goes. And she even doubled down to say, you had tubes? You was trying to have sex that day when you had tubes, and he even responded, yes, I was. He said he had tubes hanging from his body, y'all. The man, but here's the thing, and then turned around on his own and posted a video on his own page to show the world, that his tubes was removed June the 1st of 2022. No one says anything, except for us, of course. But nobody across the street says, now come on, Latruth, why are you lying? Because I was told that if you tell one lie, you're going to tell two, then three, then four, then five, then six. You understand what I'm saying? When you start lying, people start thinking, like, come on, wait a minute. Why are you lying? Why? Even with the photoshopping Kendra G smile, why the lie? If you're capable of lying, which we all are, let's keep it real, we all are capable of lying. But if you're caught in a lie, then one must question, are you telling the truth? Is this another one of your lies? Why not say anything? Is it that you're too deep in? Is it that you might actually say, this dude is a liar? I wonder what else he's lying about. No, seriously. I'm pointing this out to say, I don't understand how content creators that was covering other stories way before this, right? Before the Brianna Latruth saga, that they would actually point out, like, for instance, let's just say the Christian is the Christian Blue or Blueface Christian and Blueface. They'll say what Blueface said and did, and then they'll say what Christian said and did. Why aren't we identifying Latruth lies? The man is a liar. Have said many, many lies. Lying about the situation with his kids right now. Now, let me roll it back. Let me roll it back. When I say lying about his kids, lying about the reason he can't see his kids. Okay? Lying about, listen, Sierra has never threatened him to beat him up. I ain't gonna say never. Let me take that back. I'm saying right now, because I don't know what she did back in the day, right? I'm saying right now, since Desharia left Brianna's house and Sierra and Robert Latruth made some type of agreement that she can come back to live with Sierra if she signs some paper. That's what we've heard. And he's never denied it. Okay. He's never denied that. To my knowledge, he's never denied that. Okay. So the last time he saw Desharia didn't want to be put on camera. He actually drove down, was supposed to take her shopping. That's what we heard. But he took her to Bath and Body Works because she posted it. She posted the Bath and Body Works on her thing. Look what my daddy bought me. I don't know what she said. I'm just making up shit. But she did post it. And he posted something that he had got from Bath and Body Works that same day. So he took her to Bath and Body Works and hasn't seen her since. But he go on platforms and tell people the reason why he hasn't seen his 15-year-old is because the mother is keeping her away. Or the mother is turning her, along with the other baby mama, against me. When we all saw with our own eyes, Sierra texted him and said, listen, can we put aside the things that has happened in the past to co-parent our daughter? His response, I don't know word from word, but basically tell people you lied. Clean this up. Basically, let's blame this shit on Brianna because he said in the text message, we had a great co-parenting relationship before Brianna. Now, if you go out there and clean this up, I'll be there for Desharia. But if you keep running with what you're saying, which he say lie, but if you keep running with what you're saying, then I just have to see Desharia when she's 18. Well, if that's the case, then don't tell people because the lie was told in October. You've seen Desharia since then. You've seen Desharia since then. And now you're saying your excuse because you're not seeing Desharia is because she's teaming up with your second baby mama, soon to be ex, to try to turn Desharia against you. Desharia wasn't answering your text or answering your calls in the beginning. That's true. She was ignoring you. She wanted you to apologize. Remember, she said in her crying video, I just want him to get help. I just want him to get help. I want him to get help. That's what she wanted. She wanted him to get help. But because they didn't like Brianna and because they was all down to save a black man, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with saving a black man, they crucified his daughter. They told her, you're a lie. They told her, you made that up. They told her, no, not you made that up. 2 adults told you to say that. Your mom told you to say it, and your stepmama. They got together, they collaborated, and they made you say that. You're lying. Your feelings don't count. You couldn't have possibly made up that story on your own. You should be ashamed, Shari. That's what I'm saying. You should be ashamed. How could you do your daddy like that? You got a whooping and you got mad and now you told your daddy all this stuff. I mean, told the world all this stuff. The girl said the man dragged her and threw her across the room. And he said, I whooped my daughter. Now, we wasn't there. We don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But we seen the whelps. We seen the bruises. We saw the bruises. Yeah, we did. But that 15-year-old was crucified. That didn't happen to you. You just got a whooping because you're hot in the pants. You're a fast little girl. That's what she was told. That's what she was told by adults. By adults, which is, shameful. Shameful. Can 15-year-olds lie? Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. They can. But why? Why would a 15-year-old that loved her daddy, that has had a great relationship with her daddy, right? Close-knit, singing, lovable relationship with her daddy, come out with something like this? Why? Why? Let me throw a monkey wrench right quick. There's a guy, I don't know the whole story. There's a guy that was accused. His name is Polite. He was accused of molesting a 14-year-old girl. The 14-year-old girl, when she came out and told what happened, a lot of adults said, you're lying. He didn't do that to you. You're lying. One half believed she was lying. Another half believed that this 14-year-old would not tell a lie like that, right? Why would she tell a lie on a grown man that she was molested, raped, or whatever happened to her, right? She kept saying it. All these years later, they just verified that this man actually did rape this girl. His DNA was found on her, and now he just got 7 years in prison. His name is Polite. I'll have to bring the story to you another time. But the thing about it is, it was grown people saying this 14-year-old was lying. She was lying. You're lying. That didn't happen to you. 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 And it actually happened to her. So what I'm saying that to say, Can a 14 or 15-year-old lie? Of course they can. But what would be the motive? What do you gain? Now you're back living with your mom, and no disrespect to Sierra, none whatsoever. But you kind of struggling a little bit. You got a lot of love in the house, but lacking coins, right? Why would a child want to be put in that situation over a lie? You would think that she would be like, you know what? You know what? If it was a lie, Daddy, I'm sorry. Whatever the case may be. This young lady has stuck to her story and still to this day says, I want him to get some help. To this day, y'all, I want him to get some help. I want him to get some help. You know? Have the first baby mama, have she been caught in inconsistencies? Has she been caught in lies? Yes, she has. Yep, she has. Yep, she has. But does that mean every single thing that she said that happened in their long relationship? Do the world supposed to believe every single thing that Sierra has said that happened with the man she knows? We don't. She know that man. We don't. We see him on the internet. One or two of us may have seen him at a party, but we don't know him. We haven't lived with them. We haven't dined with them. We haven't fellowship with them. Like with the church when we don't know him. We don't know him. We don't know him. But a woman that knew him for many, 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 many years, do we supposed to believe that every single thing that come out of her mouth is a lie? You can't possibly believe that. Just like you can't possibly believe that everything that come out of Brianna's mouth is a lie. Just like we can't possibly believe that everything come out of Latruth's mouth is a lie. But content creators, some, will break down the story and make him be a victim to everybody that come out and say that he did this, or this. Let me prove it, okay? What's the lady name again? Kendra G. When Kendra G came out and said that he posted that fake smile on her face, his supporters called her a liar. They said you lying and you want clout. Why? She was there. She said, I told him I don't want to take a picture with him because of whatever, right? I didn't want to take a picture because she thought he was going to post it online, right? He posted online and he said, this is before she heard my story or before she, got to know me. And this is after she got to know me. And he put a fake smile. He photoshopped a fake smile on Kendra G's face. They went after her. They didn't say, now Latruth, why did you do that? That's some weird shit. Why would you do that? No. They teamed up together and said, let's get her. Let's get her. They called her. They posted her a picture on their page, Sage in the City, or whatever the heck it was called at that time. They had people going up on her comments saying all type of nasty, derogatory things or whatever. They went after Kendra G. Yeah, they did. Other people. Name another person. Let me think for a second. You remember the guy that said he was from Wilson, that told Brianna, you got out. You made it out. Thank God you made it out. He was talking about making it out of Wilson, North Carolina, a small town. He literally was like, "Ooh, thank God you made it out. He wasn't even talking about making it out of the marriage. He was talking about making it out of small city in North Carolina. They went after this man. Start pulling up his record. What's his name? Munez. Same thing. Joanna Man. Him. They start pulling up his record, saying how he was, he wasn't worth that much money. His finances was messed up. He's going broke. They did this all because this man said, "You made it out. You made it out." Of Wilson, North Carolina. They went after him. Yeah, they went after him. Now let's back up a little bit. When Latruth has his basketball games, when Latruth has his interviews, when Latruth meets celebrities in different events that he go to, take pictures with these celebrities, do we harass these celebrities? Do we pull up their records and tell them how much of scum they are? No, we don't. We do not. Because why? Because of association? Because they gave a word of encouragement to him or took a picture with him? Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Well, his supporters does. His supporters will crucify anybody that give Brianna props, support her, pat her on the back. Monique, they had some shit to say to Monique, inboxing Monique. Distance yourself. Why? Are we telling people to this? Now, let me say this now. It may be onesie or twosies out there that's doing shit like that, which I think is crazy. But do we 3,000, 4,000 make videos harassing the people and all this stuff to try to stop this man from working, networking, feeding his family? Do we try to do that? No. But his supporters do. All without calling out the lies that this man has told. This man has clearly came out of his mouth time and time again and said he's never put his hands on a woman ever. That's what he said out of his mouth. He never put his hands on a woman ever. But at the same time, we've heard him say that he's dragged her by saying, "How far did I drag you?" And then trying to manipulate her by saying, "No, come on, it wasn't that far. I only dragged you from right here to right here because you was trying to, she's like, "I'm trying to leave." And he's like, no, you went down on the floor. You went down on the floor and you start kicking or whatever. You start kicking. Well, why would someone get on the floor and start kicking? Why? If they running from the front for the door, you think they just gonna drop down on the floor and start kicking for no reason? And if they did drop down on the floor and start kicking, why are you dragging them? They trying, obviously, to get away. What you dragging them back for? Because you be running. You always doing that running stuff. You always running. Why are you running from me? Doesn't matter. So because she's running from you, that gives you a right to drag her, but then come out here and tell people that you never did. Tell people that you never put your hands on a woman ever. Yeah, you may not have punched a woman, but we know you whooped one with a belt, and I'm not talking about Brianna, so don't get it twisted. That was Sierra that you whooped with the belt. That you came on here jokingly saying, that must have been your daddy. You must be thinking about your daddy. And then put laughy emoji face after that. If that man did not hit her with a belt, he wouldn't have said that must have been your daddy and put laughing emoji faces behind it. He would have said, "Sierra, why are you lying? You know I did not hit you with a belt." That's what he would have said. But he said, "That must have been your daddy, or you must have been thinking of your daddy." Laugh, laugh, laugh. Emoji face, emoji face, emoji face. And his supporters say, Sierra, your potato head, you got a potato head and you lying on this man. All because she came out and said what this man has done to her, right? He met her when she was 16 years old. He's 23. And another lie. let's go there. Let's go on another lie. Let's go to the other lie. He lied about how old he was when he had his child. Who even forgets about how old you are when you have your first child? Like maybe a sign, what do you call them people? Senile, maybe a senile person. Who forgets how old you are when you have your first child? It doesn't make sense. Is it because you forgot what you told us originally or something? It don't change. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. He said I was 25. No, you was 27. That's 2 whole years. How do you forget? But no one calls him out. No one calls him out on it. His people do not care if he lies. It's okay. It's okay. But when Sweet Ma was on that ass, before she switched over, when she was on that ass, she saw those lies. She saw how he had fake page. She was calling him out, y'all. Go back and look at the video. She called him out on his lies. But when she jumped ship, she's very, she has the right to do so. She has the right to do so. She jumped ship and forgot about all his lies. Start treating him as a victim at that point and said, I'm gonna let them lies go. Ain't gonna focus on his lies. I'm gonna focus on his wife life. I'm gonna focus on his wife inconsistencies. I'm not gonna focus on his. And then furthermore, not just focus on the wife inconsistencies, but focus on everything in her life that I don't agree with. I'm highlighting. The way she cooks, the way she dances, the way she sings, the way she dresses, the way she walks, the way she talks, the way she eats, her eyes, her mouth, her nose, her teeth, her ears, her glasses, her clothes, her shoes, her purse, any and everything. And let this man slide right on by all the inconsistencies. My question is this. Why? Why don't y'all point out the things that this man do? Why? Why not? You think at this point it'll make you look bad? Is that what it is? You think it will make you look bad? Because you see him. You ain't blind. You proved it today. Or yesterday, a couple of days ago, you proved that you see shit that's not quite right. You proved it. You proved that you know that something is not quite right. But yet you give him a pass. Yet you paint a picture that this man is a victim. He loved his daughter. Y'all know that if that man wanted to see his kids, he would. You know it. You know it. His 15-year-old mama and him is not going through no divorce right now. So you can't say he's waiting to after the divorce to see his daughter. No, you can't say that. But you still make an excuse for him. You saying he don't want to have anything to do with her because she lied on him. Really? What did she lie about? What did Desharia lie about? What did she lie about? Getting a whooping or him dragging her? Which one? Which one do y'all say he lied about? She says, yes, I was one of the ones banging on the door trying to get in. Did she lie about that? She was there. She was there. You guys wasn't. You take the word of a man that's playing victim. You take the word of a man that's playing victim. Even if we, supporters of Brianna, come out and say, you know what? We don't think that this man, did the domestic violence in the worst way possible, because we do know some DV victims get it, right? We do know some DV victims get it really bad. Some of them end up in the hospital. Some of them end up with eyes, black and blue, lip busted, jaws big, right? Some of them get shot. Some of them get, you know what I'm saying, all the graphic stuff. Some of them actually go through that. Hers may not have been to that magnitude. But to take away and say that this woman lied about everything that went on in her marriage and give this man a pass instead of looking at it and say, what? We heard him say, how far did you get dragged? But yet, we also heard him say, I've never put my hand on a woman in my life, right? How can you ignore that? How is it that you just can't come out and say, you know what, Brianna, I'm not going to say you didn't go through some shit, because obviously you did, but it wasn't that bad. But you can't even say that. This is what you say. What you say is, there's no proof, because we haven't seen no bruises, and you haven't shown no video footage of a black eye, busted nose, busted lip, bruises. So that means it did not happen. But yet there's a video with her slapping his hat off his head, and he's yelling out of his mouth. And like a woman can't do that. If a person is videotaping, and if you want someone to think something is happening, what do? Stop hitting me. Stop now. Stop. Right? Stop. Go now. Stop. But we never saw her hit him one time. We saw her knock a cap off his head. And wait a minute. Let me not forget. And she said, do something. And from that, he became the victim, she became the aggressor, and she became your lion. This man ain't never cussed you out without you cussing him out first. This man ain't never drugged you out the floor. Drugged you across the floor. You're lying. This man ain't never choked you. There's no proof. Show me the picture. Where's the bruises around your neck? Because he ain't never went to jail. This man ain't never locked you in a room and told you you can't go nowhere, because he said he didn't. When you see the video, him yelling, I'm going to torment you. He didn't mean it like that. He didn't mean it like, what he meant was, since you didn't open the door, when he kindly, nicely, lovingly asked you, Brianna, open the door. Brianna, open the door. And her response, you done came back 3 times. Brianna, open the door. Hold on. Let me lower my voice a little bit. Brianna, dear, open the door. Now, Brianna, if you don't open the door, you know I can bust it open. Well, you done came back 3 times. This your 3rd time coming back to get your stuff. You done came back 3 times. Why is Brianna locked in the room? Why? I forgot. It was a trap. She wanted him to come in so she can box him, because she's the aggressor. Remember, hold on. She's the aggressor. She wanted to box him. She wanted to get him. When he came in, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to get him. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to get him. Yeah. So this is what she did. She set the camera. Hold on. She went in the room. She locked the door. She set a camera up. All the setup, y'all. All the setup. It's all a setup. All a setup. Because she's trying to get him. She's trying to trap him. She wants the world to think that this man is an abuser. So she runs in her room, she locks the door, and she sets the camera up. So then he nicely comes to the door. Brianna, open the door. She ignores him. Brianna, darling, dear love, can you open the door? She ignores him again. Brianna, open the door now, Brianna. Honey, darling, baby, if you don't open the door, I'm going to have to slightly push it open. Then she said, you came back 3 times. You done left and came back 3 times. He's Brianna. And then he says, and then that trick, that right there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's dial back. You came back 3. No, let me say it how they think she said it. Because, you know, she turned into the big bad wolf because she's the aggressor. You done came back 3 times, Nickel. I said you done came back 3 times. What the fuck you want? Because it's my house. So she antagonized him. Had she not antagonized him, he would not have pushed that door open. Had she not antagonized him, had she not been so mean and aggressive, he wouldn't have pushed the door open. No. So because she antagonized him, because she said, you came back 3 times, what the fuck you want? So then he slightly pushed it open and said, because it's my house. Because it's my house. She said, no, it's not. He said, yes, it is. It's my house. And then he calmly, with his nice toned voice, said, you see how it feels, don't you, babe? You see how it feels to be married and pay all the bills and can't put your husband out. You see that, don't you? And with her aggressive ass, because she's aggressive. Yeah, she's the aggressor. She's the abuser. With her aggressive, abusive ass, she said, I'm going to make you stay. I'm going to make you stay. You ain't never leaving this house. I'm going to make you stay. And what he said, no, I'm leaving. I'm going to leave and go to a hotel. She says, no, I'm going to make you stay. I'm going to make you stay. You ain't leaving this house. You're going to stay right here. You ain't going nowhere. And he says, no, I'm leaving. Because Brianna, you aggressive. You abusive. And I'm afraid of you. And I've been dealing with this for years. I'm leaving, Brianna, and I'm going to go get a hotel room. And she says, no, you're going to stay right here, and then I'm going to torment you while you're here. Yeah. She said that because she is the aggressor. Yeah. She said, you ain't going nowhere. And if you leave, I'm going to make you come back again and again and again. I'm going to make you come back again and again and again. That's what that aggressive woman said to him. Yeah. That aggressive woman, she said, I'm going to keep coming back and I'm going to get in. Hold on, y'all. No. And I'm going to make you get in. I'm going to make you come in again and again and again. Because she's the aggressor. She's the abuser. And the only reason why she set the camera up right there is because she was trying to get something on him. She was setting him up, y'all. She was setting him up. So she can lock him up. And he can finally go to jail. Because you want to know why? She didn't call the police 5 times before for no goddamn reason. Because she just an aggressor and a motherfucking insane person. Sorry, I cuss, y'all. It slipped. I cuss. She's an aggressor and an insane person. She called the cops 5 times for no freaking reason. For no reason. This man ain't never laid no hand on her. She running through the house for no reason. She locking the doors for no reason. She calling the cops for no reason because she's psycho. She's psycho and need mental help. That's why she's calling the cops. For no reason. For no reason. She running, locking herself in the room for no reason. She's setting up cameras in the house, video recording for no reason. She's running toward the door. Running toward the door for no reason. Her kids are banging on the door for no reason. For no reason. The story that he told about he came home one night after she blew his phone up because she's an aggressor. She blew his phone up while he was gone. Because she was jealous. She blew his phone up. He stayed out a little bit too late. You know, it's okay. He's a man. He could do that. He could do that, right? He stayed out a little bit too late. She's blowing his phone up. She's just annoying, crazy, psycho, annoying woman. Blowing his phone up, just blowing his phone up. He gets mad. He say whatever. He said, darling dear, I said I'll be home in a minute. Wait up for me, sweetie. I'll be home in a minute. He gets home. She's in the tub bathing. His story, his version. She's in the tub bathing. She immediately jumped her crazy ass out the tub. He said, where the fuck you been, nigga? Start throwing the soap at him. Right? But then, guess what she do? She started throwing the soap at him, and he ducking and dodging. Stop. Come on, Brianna, stop. No, please. Brianna, stop, please. Just please. Brianna, stop. You're hurting me. Stop. So she runs out that bathroom. She grabs the phone. She dialed 911. And she run back in the bathroom and locked the door. His words, not mine. He said she grabbed the phone and ran in the bathroom and dialed 911. His words, not mine. So she jumped out the tub. Let's not forget that part. Because he said she was in the tub. And when she saw him, she was so excited from seeing him that she started throwing soap at him and shit and started hitting him and stuff. And he ducking and dodging and shit because he just a gentleman. He's not going to put his hands on her. He's protecting himself. He's protecting his stomach because, you know, whatever, right? So she wet. Soapy suds everywhere. Wet, slippery wet. After whooping his ass in that bathroom. Right? She runs out butt naked, grabs the phone, sprints back in that bathroom, locks the door, and dial 911. Yeah. So they come, right? They come. And by the time they get there, they don't see nothing, no bruises, no nothing, this, that, and the other. They say, why did this crazy ass woman keep calling the police on you? Why? Why does she keep calling the police on you, her crazy ass? Which one was that? I don't know. Call number 3, call number 4, who knows? Because, you know, she called so many times for no goddamn reason, right? But yet, for some strange ass reason, they want to look through the panty drawer. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So she lost her mama necklace when she was whooping his ass. You know, she was in the tub, right? She was in the tub with a necklace on. And because she was whooping his ass, the necklace fell off. So then she waited till the police got there and said, after he said, you psycho, bitch. Excuse me, shouldn't have cussed, but you psycho. Obviously he ain't hit you. You have no bruises. And she says, well, my necklace fell off when I was kicking his ass. So they started looking through the panty drawer for the necklace and found some weed. Found some weed. And he got charged for it and had to do a year of probation because of her. And it was her fault. Because had she not been in that tub, mad as hell in the tub, throwing soapy suds on him when he came through that door, whooping his ass, sprinting for the phone for no goddamn reason, sprinting for the phone, ran back in the bathroom and locked the door, dialed 911, it's her fault. It's her fault that she lost the necklace. It's her fault that they found the weed. He got on probation for a year. It was your fault. Had you not called the police because you was being a weirdo, a dumbass weirdo, for kicking my ass and then turning around and calling 911, I would have never did a year of probation for weed. It's your fault. It is your fault. That's what he convinced her, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's what he said. Yeah, she was blowing his phone up because he wanted to go to the club. He wanted to go to the club. She said, okay. Okay. He goes to the club. He was supposed to be home at a certain time. He wasn't home. She did what typical wives would do. Baby, where are you? I'm still in the club. I ran into such and such. We're doing a business transaction. We're talking business right now. I'll be home shortly. Oh, okay. No problem. 30 minutes later. Babe, where are you? Babe, didn't I just say I was okay, no problem. Babe, where are you? Why you keep calling me? Whatever. So he turns his phone off. He turns his phone off so she can't reach him no more. She gets tired of waiting and she falls asleep. She's in the bed, asleep. He comes home mad because he feels embarrassed that his wife was blowing him up because he was late. How dare you check me for being late? I am the man of the house. How dare you check me for being late? So what do? He dragged her ass out that damn bed. But guess what, though? That's not DV. That's mutual motherfucking combat. That's DV. He grabs her out the bed and says, you don't check me. She still half him asleep. She's trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So she grabs the phone after they tussled for a little bit. They tussled. Oh, but I forgot, it ain't tussle. It was mutual combat. That was mutual combat. When she got dragged out that bed, that was mutual combat. That was mutual combat. When she got dragged out that bed and they tussled. Whatever. They tussled. Her necklace came off that her mom bought her, gave her. It came off. It fell off her neck from the tussle. He even said it was from the tussle. Go back and listen to the video. He even said it was from the tussle. But he never put his hands on a woman. He dragged her out that bed. You don't check me. You don't check me. Out of her sleep. They tussled, whatever. She grabbed the phone, ran into the bathroom, and dialed 911. Dialed 911. They came out. She told him what happened, right? There was no bruises. He didn't black her eye. He didn't do none of that. There was no bruises. But she said, your officer, because she was getting ready to leave that night to go to a hotel. I'm sorry. She was going to go to a hotel because, he said, hey, can you kindly go to a hotel tonight? Can you kindly leave and go to a hotel tonight? Because, I want to make sure that you're nice and comfortable and you can just get you some sleep. So she left that night. But before she left, she said, "Officer, I'm trying to find my necklace that my mom gave to me. I done lost it somewhere, your officer. I think he has it." Because she was just gonna walk out and leave. No, no, because he was, he kindly told her to leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing the story a little bit because she was gonna leave, but I'm saying, his version. She didn't want to stay, so I was gonna kindly put her up in a hotel, right? She said, "Officer, I don't want to leave without my necklace." He said, "Well, where is it?" She said, I lost it during the tussle, whatever." So the officers start looking with the flashlight for the necklace. Looking, 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 looking. Then they pulled open the drawer and said, "You sure? You sure you had it on you?" "Yes, officer, I'm sure I had it on me." "Well, where do you normally keep it? In there?" "Well, let's look in there. Let's make sure you ain't just, think that you had it on. Let's just make sure you didn't think that you had it on. Let's look in the drawer." And now weed is found. So now he gets charged for that, for having weed. But guess who fault it was? It's her fault. You want to know why it's her fault? Because God dang it, you shouldn't have called the police in the first place. You should have just let me do whatever I wanted to do to you. You should have let me scare the shit out of you. And you should have set your ass down because you the aggressor, not me. You the abusive person, Brianna, not me. So you should have just not called the police, and I wouldn't have went, not jail, but I wouldn't have got probation for a year. I wouldn't have had to go before the judge. I wouldn't have had to go before the judge and account for some weed had you not called the police. What'd you call the police for? I didn't do nothing to you. We was just tussling. We was just tussling. You always running. What you always running from me for? Why you always running from me? Because I'm scared. Scared of what? I don't know. Getting pushed? Getting choked? Getting dragged? Maybe that. I don't know what you're going to do next. It starts off somewhere. Sometimes it elevates and sometimes it doesn't. We know abuse is in different stages. So, but this is what his supporters wanted her to do. They wanted her to stay. They wanted her to stay and continue getting cuffed out. They wanted her to stay and continue running. They wanted her to stay and continue locking herself in a room. They wanted her to stay and continue being cuffed out in front of her kids. But they wanted her to stay because it wasn't that bad. You had the life, girl. He changed your life. He took you off of food stamps, welfare, because that's what they think. He saved your life. He upgraded you, so you should have stayed. Yeah, that's what they want. That's in their head. Girl, he took you from 1,000, oh, I'm sorry, not 1,000, 200 followers, 200 followers to 3 million. And you complained about a little tussling, little dragging, little choking, little kidnapping in the room, little taking the keys so you can't, go nowhere, little taking your money so you can't spend no money, little changing the passwords so you can't have access to this. You were supposed to stay, girl. That wasn't nothing. That was mutual combat. You weren't scared. We saw you get up in his face. We saw you stand up and say, "Do it then. Do something. Do something." You wasn't supposed to do that. You were supposed to be scared forever. You were supposed to stay forever. You were supposed to stay and wait to see if it would ever escalate. You were supposed to stay. We need to see black eyes before you can tell us that this man abused you. We're supposed to see busted lips before you can say you was abused. We need proof because without proof, you are a liar. You are a liar. You want to know why you're a liar? Because on a videotape, we saw you tell 911 that this man has a gun and he ain't got no gun. Why you lie on this man? Even though we don't even see what was on the other end of that camera. But a few days later, we see a man with a gun. We see a man with a gun. So because of that, because you on the bed whimpering because you and your husband just got finished tussling, your husband put a tote over your head, all because you was looking through his phone for no fucking reason because you shouldn't have access to his shit. Like, who are you to be looking through his phone? Who are you? You can't look through his phone. That's his property. Girl, if your husband want to cheat and tell you he about to go get some new coochie, girl, you better just lay there and just accept that shit. What you gonna get mad for? You don't have the right to be pissed off. You just a wife. Who are you? That's his property. Damn it. If he tell you somebody just text him, oh freaking well. Suck it up. That's his property. You don't have a right to get mad. Mad for what? You just a wife. He upgraded you. What you mad for? If he tell you he gonna step out and get more coochie, what you gonna get mad for? That's his property. You just a wife. That's his stuff. So you started it. You started it because you got jealous. Because your man told you something and you weren't strong enough to take it. You weren't strong enough to deal with it. You were supposed to say, okay. No. Actually, you were supposed to just walk away. If he told you, I'm going to go get coochie from someone else, you were supposed to say, okay. See you when you come back. Okay. Can you stop by Chick-fil-A on your way back? I mean, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, walk away. You're supposed to walk away. You were supposed to walk away. You weren't supposed to ask for his phone. You weren't supposed to grab his phone. You weren't supposed to want to know what was in his phone. You weren't supposed to grab his laptop. You weren't supposed to feel no type of way. You were supposed to just walk away. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. You weren't supposed to have no emotions. You weren't supposed to care. You were supposed to just walk away. Why? Because you were supposed to be the bigger person. You want to know why? Because you was 11 years younger than him. You're the woman. You were supposed to just walk away. He's 42 years old, 41 at the time. He's 11 years older than you. But it was your responsibility, young lady, to walk away. Yeah, you pushed the button. You started this. You ignited this. Take responsibility for what you did. You started this. This wouldn't have never, ever happened if you would have just walked away. Just walked away. Ignored him and walked away. That's it. And you would still have your good life. That's what she was told. That's what she was told. You would still have your good life had you just not tried to get in my phone to see what was in there. I could tell you anything. I could tell you 15 girls and text me last week, and you supposed to walk away. Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do. Walk away. But don't care too much. You wanted to know too much. You wanted to know who was texting your man too much. You cared too much. You shouldn't have cared that much. You shouldn't have cared. No, you shouldn't have cared. When he asked you for some loving, you should have dropped your draw and gave it to him. No matter how many bitches, hoes, or you know, dummies, weirdos that he's called you, because that was your fault. You want to know why? Because you antagonized him. You made him call you those names. You said things to him in the worst way possible, in your soft voice. And after you said it, you hit record. You hit record. And that's why he called you those names. Because there's no way possible that he would have ever done that had you not antagonized him first. How'd you antagonize him? You looked at him funny. You raised your voice. You rolled your eyes. You did something. You said things to him. Oh, I'm sorry. You called his daughter the B word. Yeah, that's a new one. Next week it'll be something else. So just brace yourself. Just brace yourself. You called his daughter out of name. For what reason? Oh no, y'all BFS or whatever, but you called the daughter out of name. You antagonized. Because had you not antagonized him, oh sweet innocent Latruth wouldn't have never said those words to you. He wouldn't have never told you ain't gonna be shit. He wouldn't have never told you ain't no man gonna want you with 4 children. He wouldn't have never told you I built you from the ground up and those 3.2 million followers are mine. He wouldn't have told you that. He wouldn't have called you a weirdo. Oh, excuse me, a dumbass weirdo. He wouldn't have left that on your voicemail. No, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have got mad because you posted a pastor and called you 13 bitches. He wouldn't have threatened to snatch your wig off. It was your fault. You got him mad, girl. That's your fault. You got him mad. You antagonized him by posting a preacher on your Instagram. All because you was in your feelings. You don't have a right to be in your feelings over something that happened to you when you was a little girl. You have no rights. None. You have no rights. You don't have a right to have emotions about some shit that happened before my time. You have no rights. You don't have a right. So it's your fault. You antagonized him. That's your fault. Hold on. After he called you bitches several times, because you called him a bitch back, mutual comment. Even. You're even. Had you not called him a bitch back, I may have had sympathy for you. But because you said you a bitch. You a bitch. I ain't a bitch, you a bitch. She ain't scared. She ain't scared. She called him a bitch back. What the fuck? She ain't scared. Nope. She ain't scared. She called him a bitch back. So because of that, because she called you a bitch back, she's a liar. She's an adulteress. She's a cheater. She's a bad mom. She don't clean up. She don't cook. Her hair ugly. Her lips black. Her feet long. She too tall. She too short. Dookie booty. She boo-boo on herself. Like, this girl has been dragged through the mud because she came out and told her story. And people said, you are a liar and he is the truth. That man didn't do nothing to you. The only thing he did to you was upgrade you and you was ungrateful. We see the pictures. He took a lot of pictures with them kids. So we know he was a good ass daddy. What you complaining about, girl? You even came out and told us in the video how amazing he was. No, you weren't lying then, but you're lying now. You weren't lying. You was not faking the funk then. Ain't no goddamn gonna way you was faking the funk. But you're lying now. You're lying now. You're lying now, but you weren't faking it then. You said he was a king. Now you're trying to take it away. You said he was a bomb daddy. You was telling the truth when you said that. But you're lying now. You're lying now. Yeah. She was telling the truth then when she gave him all the accolades, like we supposed to, like most wives do, like most husbands do. We uplift our man, make them look good in public, this, that, and the other, and sometimes be crying behind closed doors. But no, we saw it for ourselves. Y'all were happy. This man upgraded you in every way possible. You was happy, 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 happy. Now you a liar. You a cheater. You a bad mom. You a horrible person. You a horrible mother. You deserve no grace. We don't care about your mama dying when you was 22 years old. His mama died when he was 5. You don't get no grace. So what? You 11 years younger than him. It's your responsibility. You're responsible and accountable for everything that went wrong in that house, not him. You are. You are. Yes. Anything that went wrong, it was your fault. All that man tried to do was love you. He didn't do no wrong to you. He didn't do nothing to you. Everything that happened bad, you did it to him. You tried to unalive him. You tried to kick him in his stomach. You tried to do this, that, and the third. It's you psycho, you crazy, you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you deserve to be locked up forever. And he deserved to be called a king. He deserved to be called the man, King Truth. Yeah, because he did no wrong. He's innocent, and you're not. You lose your crown, and he keeps his crown. Yeah, because you came out and told the internet something that happened to you. That is your fault. Because you said something that is your fault. You should have never said anything. So because you said something, we're going to crucify you. We're going to drag your ass all through these internet streets. Yeah, we are. And what he going to say? He going to adjust that crown of his and say, all the evidence is on YouTube. If you want to know the truth, go to YouTube. Everything you want to know, they broke it down. Go to YouTube. YouTube. His lies get ignored. Everything that she does, everything. He can cook salmon, flip it with a strap on, nothing. Amazing, man. He can cook. He can cook good. Oh, what you eating? It smells so good. I can smell it through the phone. It looks delicious. I would love to have a king that knows how to cook. And you got a nice one down there. Oh, it's amazing. She can be cooking, humming. Look at her making that slop. I bet it's nasty. Oh, it look nasty. Look at her beating the pot up already. She can't cook. Look at her. Dirty, nasty bitch. Look at her. Why she gotta be looking like that? Why she gotta have her eyes open? Why she gotta have them thick ass glasses on? Look at this nasty spanking bitch right here. Just look at her. That's what happens. That's what happens. Two individuals got married early, very young. She was 24 years old. 24 years old, married a man that was 35. She was 24. She met him 3 months later. They were married because he wanted her to move to Atlanta. They met. He wanted her to move to Atlanta, and she says, I'm not leaving North Carolina out of the house that I have for my 3 kids as nobody's girlfriend. Yeah, she said that. She says, I'm not leaving North Carolina where I'm secure, where I feel comfortable. I'm not leaving North Carolina as a girlfriend. He says, let's get married. They get married. They get married. She moves to Georgia. They get married. He stuck the camera in her face. She didn't want to do that. He stuck the camera in her face. He stuck the camera in her face, kept sticking the camera in her face, kept sticking the camera in her face. Eventually, she got freaking comfortable. She got comfortable. So then 6 months down the line, they started doing little skits here and there. Start liking it a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. But then guess what? You're a gold digger. You only with me because of what I have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I upgraded your life. You know how many times she got heard? She got told you was only making $10 an hour when I met you. Who want to stay in a marriage where someone have to remind you constantly that you was making $10 an hour when you met them? You came in this relationship for a come up. You came into this relationship for a come up. You came into this relationship for a come up. After a while, oh, okay. All right, whatever. Okay. Say what you say. Okay, I did. All right, whatever. But he's a loving king. We heard on the video recording ourselves, you only came into the relationship for a come up. I'm going to give this to my Lord. She says, when you come back, your clothes going to be sitting on the porch. When you come back, your clothes going to be sitting on the porch. She's like, do it then. Do it. And I'm like, that's going to give me something else to show my lawyer. That's going to give me something else to show my lawyer. Why was she going to sit a king clothes out on the porch if she was there for a come up? Why would she sit a king's clothes out on the porch? She was tired of that mutual combat, maybe. She was tired of having mutual combats. She was tired of having mutual combats. I don't get it. I sit and I play back everything in my head and I say, how in the world can they say that this girl is psycho crazy after shining a light on her life, watching every single thing that she do, which I guarantee if you shined a light on Princess Diana's life or anybody that you thought was an amazing woman, Michelle Obama, let's use Michelle Obama. We're all familiar with Michelle Obama. If you shined a flashlight on Michelle Obama's life every single time she went live, whether she was, I'm talking about not a professional, but I'm not trying to do no speech or nothing. Just cooking in her house, shopping with her husband, whatever. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find things that you don't like that you can talk about. Sure, she's gonna say some stuff that she may have thought was gonna happen, and it didn't quite happen, or it didn't happen the way she wanted to, right? She's a liar. She's a liar, and so is he, and so are you, and so am I. We all lie. We all lie. Now, do we intentionally lie? Maybe not. Sometimes we do to save our ass. Sometimes we feel like, you know what, let me just say yes or whatever. Let me answer an untruth just to get it over with, or just because I don't want another question. Did you put the clothes in the dryer? Yeah, I did. Knowing the goddamn on well you did. Or, oh, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. But she's the aggressor. She didn't get abused Because she had no marks. Because he never got locked up. Because he never got caught. Because he never got caught. It didn't happen. She called the police 5 times for no reason. She called the police 5 times for no reason. The defendant would like for you to believe that he is innocent because he never got caught. She has no proof. Her proof is water. Is water. Her proof is water. He never went to jail. 5 times called for no reason. Even one time, his words, even one time, he was placed in handcuffs. Then all of a sudden, they let him go. I wonder why. Because that evil, spiteful wife of his said, I don't want to press charges. I changed my mind. I don't want to press charges. I don't want to press charges. But no, that ain't what he said. He said, because I said, let me show you the proof. Let me show you the proof. Here you go, right here. Look at this video. Look at this video. Oh, it looked like she the one did something to you. Oh, let me take these cuffs off you right quick. Hold on. Let me take these cuffs off you. You really think a police officer gonna come out there and put cuffs on you for no goddamn on reasons in the first place? Do you really think the cops gonna come out there and put cuffs on you for no reason in the first place? And then just take them off of you? Or do you think the wife gonna be bawling, crying, I don't want to press charges? Yeah, officer, I don't want him to go to jail. I don't want to press charges. I'm sorry, officer. Officer, please, I don't want to press charges. 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 Or do you think they really showed him the phone and said, see, she hit me. Look, she hit me. And he said, well, damn. Well, you the one really should be going to jail. Come here, let me put these handcuffs on you. And he said, no. Don't take her. Don't take her. I love her. Officer, I love her, and I don't want her arrested for whooping my ass. Don't take her. Do you really think that happened? Anybody with a right mind will tell you, if a woman has falsely called the police on you 3 times, your ass is done with her. But she called 5 times, your words, not mine, 5 times. She called the police and you still stayed. You still stayed. Why? Because I loved her. And I wanted to save her. You's a liar. You's a liar. Any king would have left. They would have been like, you are out your mind. Thank you. You are out your mind. I stand here. Something is obviously wrong with you. 5 times, Brianna. 5. If a police officer put handcuffs on a man's wrist, about to take him down for domestic violence because of a lie, because of a made-up story, right? When that police officer take them cuffs off and he drive off, he gonna go in there and pack his shit and say, I'm done. Girl, you almost made me lose my freedom. I'm done. But let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to the day of the tote. Do y'all remember, and I need y'all help on this one. Now, I wasn't reading the comments, but I'm going to have to start reading the comments. Do y'all remember, after this horrible day, that she pepper sprayed him? His words, remember? She pepper sprayed him. She kicked him in the lip, bust his lip, and I think his brother said she kicked him in the stomach. I could be mistaken, but I think I heard his brother say she tried to kill him on that day, is what I think his brother said, right? Do y'all remember her saying he apologized and turned around and cashed out her $1,000? Do you do you get pepper sprayed, kicked in the lip, almost unalive because you had a tube hanging out your stomach, almost unalive, fake, fake the finger, fake the a broken finger, fake a broken finger, came to social media, put this story out to social media. You did all of that. You went on social media. You faked a lot of tests. You faked your finger being broke, or you went and broke your damn self, bit it or something shit. You stepped on it, you did something, right? You pepper sprayed him, right? He could have swallowed it. Could have unalived him. You kicked him in the lip. You did all of this. But he cashed out you $1,000 for appreciation for kicking his ass, girl. He cashed out you $1,000 for a token of appreciation. He said, "Thank you. Thank you for going to social media and ruining my life. I appreciate you." He cashed out to $1,000 and said, "This is for you." Do you remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? That was an appreciation. This is for you. Here's $1,000. Go do something nice for yourself. This is for you. This is for you. This is from a man that could have been unalived on that day that his brother said, I would have went to jail that night. Mhm. Yeah. The brother said I would have went to jail that night. But he cashed out her $1,000. Yeah. Then he watched her move out the house in a U-Haul. A U-Haul pulled up, she moved out, all her stuff gone. She moved out. He didn't move out. She did. She moved out. She moved out. He moved out eventually, yeah. But that day, when that U-Haul pulled up, she moved out. He cashed out to $1,000. But she was the aggressor. She was the big bad wolf. But he cashed out to $1,000. For what? All that stuff she did. All that stuff she did. You went to the internet and said, "How'd your finger get broke?" Your videotaped and everything. You remember your brother just played the tape the other day. You remember that? But you cashed out $1,000 for what? Because you felt sorry? Couldn't have been. Because she was broke. Because she didn't have no money. You gave her $1,000. Oh. Few days later, maybe weeks, who knows? She came to the house to get something, rest her clothes, whatever the case may be. This big bad wolf that lied on you, that came to the internet and told them all these lies. You a DV. She said, abuse is real. Abuse is real. Abuse is real. She didn't even say nothing about the dragging in. She just said, abuse is real. You tried to kiss her. Y'all were both kissing each other. You're having sex with her. We didn't know. We were shocked as hell. They still fucking. You still having sex, and then you say, "Well, she came on my house have with lingerie on." Yeah, well, because you was apologizing and shit. You was saying, "I'm gonna get help." Yeah, but now she was the aggressor. She was the psycho. You've been wanting a divorce since day one. You said I do today, and you said I do yesterday, and the day you wanted a divorce. She was horrible. You didn't want her. Yet, she filed for divorce through LegalZoom for 300 and some odd dollars, or was it 495, whatever. Sent you the receipt of payment and said, I just filed. I need you to sign this and I can take it to the courthouse. And you said, can we pray about it? Mhm. Can we pray about it? You said, can we pray about it? That was in November. Can we pray about it? Yeah. She loved her husband. She took the bait. She was gullible. She took the bait. She said, yeah, we can pray about it. Yeah, we can. You tricked her. You tricked her. When you prayed about it, she said, so does it mean we gonna get back together? You said, if you go tell everybody it was a skit, if you go tell everybody all of this was a skit. And she said, I can't do that. I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't go out there and lie to all these people and tell them this day was a skit. I can't do it. Come on, Brianna, tell me it was a skit. It's domestic violence month. Just tell them we was doing a skit. Make all this go away. That's the only way I'm gonna stay with you. Just tell them it's a skit. Can't. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. She goes on vacation. Ton of more. Pretending to be happy in the DR, dancing, sipping on water, because the damn show wasn't no alcohol in that cup. She's sipping on water, pretending like she having the best time ever. He calls her up on the phone. She by herself with her daughter, with their daughter. She ain't got no distractions, so he thought. And he says, if you want to make this right, this was Thanksgiving time frame. If you want to make this right, you got to go out there and tell people you lied. All of this was a lie. You got to clear my name, Brianna. But I mean, I already told him that, like, that it was just emotional and mental. No, tell him that shit didn't happen. But I mean, I already went out there and said that, you didn't black my eye. You didn't bust my lip. You didn't turn me black. That ain't good enough. Tell him you lied. And then back away from social media. But I already didn't Robert, why? You want me to lie? I can't do that. No, tell me you lie. I gotta live in my truth. I can't keep pretending that you're perfect. I can't continue to paint a picture to the world that you're not. Tell them you lied. And then back away from social media. Then we can get back together. Okay. So what she do? Boo hoo snot ugly cry. She's crying. And guess what his supporters do? He don't want you. You crying over a man that don't want you. That man don't want you, girl. You look like a damn fool. Cry, baby, cry, cry, baby, cry. You're crying. Look at you. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. All because behind the scene, y'all still bumping and grinding. Got us thinking that y'all ain't though. Y'all still bumping and grinding. But she wouldn't come out and say that it was false. She tried to dress it up. She did. She did. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play that video. I'm gonna play the video where she tried to dress it up, where everybody's saying that she came out and said you didn't beat her. Right? That's not what she said, Latruth. That's not what she said. So let's play that video because everybody seemed to think that she actually came out and said that he never beat her. When in fact, we're about to hear what she said. Now, I know I downloaded this video yesterday. Did I do it on my computer? Hold on. I know I downloaded this video. Give me a second. We're going to hear exactly what she said. Let's see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Did I delete it? Is this it? Nope, that ain't it. Good Lord. Here it go. Here it goes. We're gonna see exactly what she said. And then we're gonna analyze it. We're gonna analyze it. And this is the video that they say she admitted. She admitted that she was never physically abused. Come on, boy. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna take a look. This is the video that they say that she actually came out and said that this man never physically abused her. We are going to once again hear her words. And I know these videos been played time and time again. I just feel like listening to it. So if you say it's old, we didn't heard it already, why you still playing it? Because I want to. Because I want to hear it. I want to hear it. It says converting. It says converting. Give me a second. I have to airdrop it from my phone to my computer. Here we go. It says airdropping. Okay. There you go. Come on. It's coming through, y'all. Exactly, Daredevil. That's my feelings exactly. Will not hold him accountable for nothing. Matter of fact, they say he took accountability. No, he did not. No, he did not. Accountability is not making someone admit to something that's not true. Hold on, I gotta take it off of mute. This is the video.
And that helps kids.
Let's go back. Y'all, I ain't chop it good, but whatever, right?
And that helps kids, and that's not what abuse is. There's mental.
It's gonna start over.
Emotional. People feel like, and I want to talk about abuse as well, because a lot of people feel like abuse is just being punched on, pulled down the steps, kicked, and that's not what abuse is. That's not the only type of abuse. There's mental and emotional abuse as well. So when I say abuse, I'm meaning emotional and mental. Y'all seen a lot of success. I'm talking about that mostly. Me having a broken finger has never happened.
Now,
me being punched.
Now, the reason why I stopped it right there, I'm going to continue to play it, but I have to say something. And I'm saying this to you, even though I hear the people across the street say, she's a mass manipulator. She likes to manipulate her followers. It's not manipulation. It's listen to the words that are coming out of her mouth, okay? It's not me trying to manipulate anybody. If you're not intelligent, you will miss things. When this young lady just said, mostly, that's the one word she used, mostly. I'm going to let you listen to it again. She's talking without talking, meaning she's saying what it is. But she ain't trying to tell on him. Not right now. She's not. She's holding back, and she says the word mostly. Why would she say that? If someone says it was mental and emotionally, mostly, what do you think that they're saying? Are they saying that she was smart enough on this day right here? She was smart enough that she threw mostly in there to throw people off. She wasn't going to talk about the physical part at all. That's not what she was going to do. She wasn't going to talk about it. She was saving him. She did not even want that part to come out. Listen to her words.
And that's helps kids, and that's not what abuse is. There's mental and emotional. People feel like, and I want to talk about abuse as well, because a lot of people feel like abuse is just being punched on, pulled down the steps, kicked, and that's not what abuse is. That's not the only type of abuse. There's mental and emotional abuse as well. So when I say abuse, I'm meaning emotional and mental. Y'all seen a lot of success. I'm talking about that mostly. Me having a broken finger has never happened. Me being punched and kicked, and like so many people made all these stories from I don't know what, but none of that happened to me. I never had a black eye, never been thrown into a wall, none of that stuff.
So you hear what she's saying. I've never been punched and kicked. And even when she say kick, look at her face. I want to go back a little bit. Look at her eyes.
So when I say abuse, I'm meaning emotional and mental. Y'all seen a lot of success. I'm talking about that mostly. Me having a broken finger has never happened. Me being punched and kicked, and like so many people made all these stories from I don't know what, but none of that happened to me. I never had a black eye, never been thrown into a wall, none of that stuff. So when I say 6 years, I mean emotional and mental abuse. And people doing arguments all the time. So when I keep seeing this narrative of woman beater, woman beater, woman beater, I'm like, I ain't say he damn pushed me down the stairs and blacked my eye and kicked me in the back. And people just took it way too far. But abuse is abuse. And this has never happened before. But like I said, I'm at peace. I pray for him to have peace. I pray him nothing but the best success in me as well. Happiness is found within. Yes. So I can't be up here preaching and telling y'all about self-love, and then I'm not even focusing on self-love. I gotta focus on self-love for me too. I gotta practice what I preach. I can't be on here preaching to y'all. Self-love is the best love. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. You have to really, 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 really do the work. Can't just talk about it. You gotta be about it. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, the prayers, the positive. I can tell the difference between the people who have ill intentions and ill will versus people who have good intentions. So I just want to say thank y'all for that.
So now, my opinion, she was protecting him. Okay. This was probably right after he told her, I need you to go clean this up. Now, even before this incident, before this interview, or before this thing, she had never came out and said it was physical. Do y'all know that? She had never actually came out and said it was physical, except for the broken finger and the contusion on her scalp or head or something like that. Right? I have it, but I don't feel like digging it up. She had actually never said physical. People assume physical. People was all the supporters. It was all over. She never said physical. So when he said you need to go clean that up, and she said, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Right? So she came out and she called herself cleaning it up. She protecting him by cleaning it up. I ain't say he was a woman beater, woman beater, woman beater. Right? I didn't say it was a woman beater, woman beater, woman beater. You can definitely tell when she said, I'm talking about mental and emotionally, mostly. She never wanted the physical part to come out. She was going to move on by her way. But that wasn't good enough for him because, for one, he didn't want a divorce. He didn't want a divorce, but he cared so much about his image that he wanted the slate wiped clean. He wanted that day to be undone. That's what he wanted. He wanted that day to be undone. That's what he wanted. And I'm pretty sure if he can have that day undone right now, he would. But he wanted that day to be undone. He wanted that day to disappear. He wanted her to come out and say, she lied. The dragging, the pushing, the choking, the kicking in the back, that didn't come out until later. Now, I did hear her in here, and I'm going to play it again. I did hear her in here say she was never kicked in the back. So if you want to say she lied, I would say, on that part, because she did say she was never kicked in the back, and she was. So let's go back.
And that's not what abuse is. There's mental and emotional. People feel like, and I want to talk about abuse as well, because a lot of people feel like abuse is just being punched on, pulled down the steps, kicked, and that's not what abuse is. That's not the only type of abuse. There's mental and emotional abuse as well. So when I say abuse, I'm meaning emotional and mental. Y'all seen a lot of success. I'm talking about that mostly.
Let me stop right here for a second. He even tried to convince them that she faked the lie detector test. That it wasn't a real credible company, even though he know he took the lie detector test too. But he even tried to get his supporters, Sage of the City, whoever, to try to come out and say it was a fake lie detector. For them to say that Brianna don't have 3 degrees, which one is it gonna be, y'all? Is it gonna be that she is extremely smart? Are you gonna use the scenario that she's extremely smart, that she came up with this whole thing? She faked the lie detector test. She faked the doctor note. She fake. But yet she don't have 3 degrees. She dumber than a box of rocks. She only worth $10 an hour. Which one is it gonna be? Did she fake the test? Fake the doctor's note? Fake her degrees? But all of her, she's smarter than a mother freaker. She's smart as crap. She's faking all this stuff to make it look real as real. But she ain't got no degrees. She faked the degrees. Fake this, fake that, fake this. Which one is it gonna be? Is she smart as hell? Is she smart as hell? She's psycho? Or did this really happen? Or did this really happen?
When a broken finger has never happened. Me being punched and kicked, and like so many people made all these stories from I don't know what, but none of that happened to me. I never had a black eye, never been thrown into a wall, none of that stuff. So when I say 6 years, I mean emotional and mental abuse. And people doing arguments all the time. So when I keep seeing this narrative of woman beater, I'm like, I ain't saying he damn pushed me down the stairs and blacked my eye and kicked me in the back. And people just took it way too far. But abuse is abuse. And this has never happened before. But like I said, I'm at peace. I pray for him to have peace. I pray him nothing but the best success in me as well. Happiness is found within, yes. So I can't be up here preaching and telling y'all about self-love, and then I'm not even focusing on self-love. I gotta focus on self-love. I gotta practice what I preach. I can't be on here preaching to y'all, self-love is the best love. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. You have to really, 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 really do the work. Can't just talk about it. You gotta be about it. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, the prayers, the positive. I can tell the difference between the people who like have.
Oh shit! Y'all wasn't even seeing it, was y'all? Was y'all wasn't even seeing it? Y'all was seeing me. I played the video over. Did y'all see it? Did y'all hear it? I thought I was playing the video. When I tried to click it off, it was a picture of me. But anyway, I played it over to see the part where she said he didn't kick me in the back. Well, we know that he kicked in the back. And here's the thing. He's admitted to kicking her in the back. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that there's a video that he admitted to kicking her in the back, but he said she kicked him first? But he said he never put his hands on her. So which one is it? Latruth, you admitted to kicking her in the back because she kicked you first. But you said you never put your hands on her. But you admitted to kicking her in the back. So we know the kicking in the back happened. So right there, we heard her say he never kicked me in the back. Maybe she said he never kicked her in the back because she kicked him in the back too. That was said on the video that he kicked her in the back. And she said, you kicked me in my back. He said, you kicked me in the back. Wait a minute. She said, don't make me have to play it. She said, you kicked me in the back. And he said, because you poured Kool-Aid on me or something like that. And she said, I ain't never poured no Kool-Aid on you. And he said, yes, you did. You remember? She said, when? We ain't even had no Kool-Aid in this house. He said, no, I said you poured Kool-Aid on me, meaning that she poured Kool-Aid on him in another house. But he kicked her in the back. But he did say, I kicked you in the back because you kicked me in the back. And that's what it was. I'm sorry. Don't have me play it because I don't want to make it sound like I'm twisting shit around. She said, you kicked me in my back. He said, I kicked you in the back because you kicked me in the back. Okay? So he kicked her in the back. I wonder did his people ever hear that? But he said he never put his hands on her before. There was physical. They was physical. So I never put my hand on a woman. That's discounted. You might as well tell that lie to your, say the drama. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to disrespect nobody. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. She tried to save him. In that video that I just showed you guys, that was her coming out. Let me save him. Let me see if I can save him. And it didn't work. It didn't work. It wasn't good enough for him. It wasn't good enough. That's why you go to his Instagram right now. He have that video and the 911 call and one other video at the top. I think he got the video of her putting his clothes in the laundry. I mean, in the bathroom. That video that I just showed you guys, and the video of her calling 911. He has that pin at the top of his TikTok, Instagram, anything that you can think of. He have it pinned because he think that says he didn't do anything. No, that says she was trying to save you, Latruth. She was trying to save you, Latruth, and it didn't work. Now, domestic violence, mutual combat, whatever you want to call it, I'm calling it domestic violence. There was abuse in the relationship. Okay? There was abuse in the relationship. For him to say he never put his hands on her, he's a liar. Okay? And he's a whole bunch of liars and all that other stuff. I feel that he wants that wiped away. It's not going to be wiped away. That is not going to be wiped away. All these video recordings that have come out since then, we done heard you call it all types of B's and suck my D and all this stuff or whatever. That cannot, even if it's taken off the internet, people will remember that. It cannot go away, Latruth. And I'm just saying that because this man said, basically in a nutshell, if you come out, tell them you was lying. Make all this go away. We can have a great co-parenting relationship. What? I think she needs to show the judge that. I'm not going to post it. Don't worry about it. She needs to show the judge that. This man literally, he even told her that if she came out and told everybody she lied, that he'll drop the electronic sending of nude. He'll drop those charges. He cares so much about his image. He wants people to think he's innocent. He want all the videos going. He's telling boy to delete all them videos. Do he not know that it's just not me that hold the videos? Once it hit the universe, it's out there, right? Even if I came and hit delete, 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 it's out there. He cares so much about his image. Don't want nobody in him cussing him out, cussing her out. I'm sorry. But he want to keep his videos. He want her to clean up because he want people to think that he was such this perfect guy. Then we can have a great co-parenting relationship. So you can't have a great co-parenting relationship because she came and told a story. I don't get it. Because she finally told the truth. Because she told on you. Because she told what you was doing to her. Told her, had you not went online that day, we would have a great life. But wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. I thought you wanted to divorce her for years. Isn't that what you told your supporters? Had you not came to the internet that day, we would have a great life. But you told your supporters that you've been wanting a divorce. You were done. You got them believing that you was done. You wanted out. Anywho, I don't even know what made me come off on that tangent. All I was supposed to be doing today is breaking down a few lies that this brother done told, and just to figure out why the other people ain't broke down the lies. But I don't even know, because to be honest with you, at this point, because it's been a year almost, damn near, they're gonna believe what they're gonna believe. We're gonna believe what we're gonna believe, and that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. Robin, you were absolutely correct. What husband says suck my D? I don't know of one. I've never had a husband that told me that. I mean, not in no argument. and, and he damn sure didn't say it like that. He may have said something like, no, let me stop. Nobody ever told me. Suck my. No. No. Exactly. Kia. He's trying to sell his innocence. Somebody said, thank you, Genuine Soul. She said, you broke it down and put it back together more. Appreciate y'all. I wish a man would tell me that, because he would never get it again. I know, like, why would you even say that? Suck my D. You got to remember the whole thing. It wasn't just suck my D. It was suck my D, you stupid AB. Suck my D, you stupid AB. Got to get the whole thing. Suck my D, you stupid AB. Somebody said, let me find out you're a freak, auntie. Child, I'm too old to be a freak. You know, us 50-year-olds, we just so old. We don't do things like that. We old now. We leave that for y'all young folks. We leave that for y'all young folks. He has no image. I'm gonna drop the link, see if y'all want to come chat over that. Oh, after this, I don't even know what you want to call it. Like, she said, no, we ain't. I'm 54. Lady V, girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. Did you ever get the rose? No, I have not. I did not. I said I was going to, but I wasn't. Somebody said, Amore, you was an attorney tonight. I should have been an attorney. No, I'm just kidding. She said, woo. She said, Deshaun, I'm on the way to take your phone. What Deshaun then said? What the K Deshaun, he said, or she, his teeth bigger than see. That's why she on the way to take your phone. Listen, he has no image in real life, image in the real man's world, because he's obviously no real man supports him, yet alone supports his innocence. He's not innocent. I hate to say it, I know. And the thing about it is, when somebody supports someone, they don't like to hear this. They don't like it, and I understand it. And they will call you every name in the book. They will tell you how evil and horrible you are. They will. That's why they digging up my son and all kind of stuff, and I can't be bothered by that. They grown folks. They grown folks. They will try to make me out to be a horrible person as well, because I support someone they don't support. But it's okay. They can believe whatever they want to believe. Just like Callie told us, this world will always have new fools. Not calling them a fool, but for them not to see the lies that this man has told, all these inconsistencies. I'm not saying that Brianna has never lied. I'm not saying that. I support Brianna. But I'm not going to sit here and say that Brianna has told the truth this entire time. And when I say truth, I mean like straight 100%. I'm not going to say that. But he hasn't. This man has lied a lot, and not one lie has been called out. Well, I take that back. Jaffe did call him out and said that he photoshopped Kendra G's face. Jaffe called him out on that lie, but no one else has called him out on the lie. And it has been a lot, and they don't do it because they have to. They can't pay attention to his lie, because then it would take away everything else that he didn't say. It would take away everything else that he didn't say. They can't say Latruth. And say to this interviewer that you had a tube hanging out the side of your body on the day of the tote, but yet we saw that you had your tubes removed on June 1st. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say it. No, because it'll start making them look at them different. Like, damn, why would you lie about something like that? Like, the truth, you know your account. You know there's a video of you saying that your account got shut down back in 2018. Like, the truth, that's a long time. That's like 5 years ago. And you and Brianna just broke up a year ago. Like, the truth, you know that ain't true. No, they can't do that, because they'll start seeing him differently. You understand what I'm saying? And then they say things like, well, I believe she committed adultery. When we know they wasn't even a month apart, and he was FaceTiming a girl in the Bahamas. But they don't want to see that because it'll make them see him differently. He was faithful. They have to believe certain things. He was faithful. He was a king. He took care of you. He paid the bills. He's rich. He make all the money. He did this, that, and the other. Now, I will say, I believe a lot of the reasons they are disappointed in Brianna or don't support Brianna is because, not because she lied about DV. Not because she lied about DV. And DV, even if they want to say that man never put his hands on her, which we know he did. It may not been no black eye or whatever, but he put his hands on her. He even admitted to kicking her in the back. He admitted to dragging her across the floor. But if we are to believe that he never put his hands on her, there was something in the description of domestic violence. If you go to their website, and we have before, but I'm just going to say this for GP. If you go to their website and you look up forms of domestic violence, It has different categories. It got the emotional abuse, the mental abuse, the physical abuse, and all that. And under physical abuse, don't take my word. Go look for it yourself. Under physical abuse, even if we are to believe that he never put his hands on her, under physical abuse, under physical abuse, threats is under there. Threats. So now are we going to say he never threatened her? He never threatened her? He said out his own mouth, or she said out her mouth, and he agreed, he admitted, should I say, that he was going to punch her in the face and bust her teeth out of her mouth. Y'all remember that? Remember that video? She said, why you always saying you're going to punch me in my face and bust my teeth out my mouth? You ain't going to bust my teeth out my mouth. Y'all remember that video? Threat. I'm going to put your ass out on the side of the road. I'm going to snatch that motherfucking wing off your head. Keep on talking. Threats. That's considered physical abuse. I don't make it up. I'm making this up. If you go to the domestic violence website, you put in forms of domestic abuse. All these abuses come up: financial abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. And if you are to say, I don't believe that he ever put his hands on her, threat, holding someone hostage, that's under physical. Holding someone hostage is under physical. Threat is under physical. So if we are to say that we believe, if we are to say, okay, we're gonna buy your claim, you never put your hands on her, you still physically abused her. Threats, holding someone hostage, telling someone you're gonna punch them in the face is physical abuse. I didn't make that up. I didn't make that up. But that's if we are to believe that he did none of the other stuff. That's if we are to believe that he never put his hands on her. Threat. I'm going to punch you in your face. And you want to know how we know that? Because she said, why you always say that? He said, I say that because I be thinking that you gonna stop. I be thinking that you gonna calm down. I be thinking, but you don't though. You be acting like a man. I be thinking that you gonna chill out. Threats. She said he held a hostage in a room. You know, she trying to run out the door. He grabbed her back. That's a part of physical abuse. Holding hostage. That's a part of physical abuse. I didn't make that up. That's a part of physical abuse. So if we are to believe he never choked her, if we are to believe he never drugged her, he never pushed her down, if we are to believe that, we heard on the video recording where he made threats. You better shut the fuck up and snatch that wig off your head. You keep on talking, I'm going to put your ass out on the side of the highway. You're going to have to call an Uber. Those are threats. And because she said, do it then, do it then, do it then. That makes her the aggressor. That makes her not afraid. That makes it mutual combat. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Woo! Yes, he said, I will knock your teeth out your mouth. And he said the reason why he said that is just to get her to calm down. I'm just trying to think. If Jay ever tell me he gonna knock my teeth out my mouth, guess what I'm gonna say? What would I say? I'm gonna knock your teeth out your mouth. Jay, if you told me, he said, I ain't part of that shit. If Jay told me he was gonna knock my teeth out of my mouth, I'm just trying to think of what I would say. I'm gonna knock your teeth out your mouth. I think I would probably say, and that's the day you stop breathing, or some shit like that. Oh, that's must gonna be the day you meet your maker. Oh, well, you better tell Jesus I said hey or something. I mean, I'm gonna say something slick. I already know I am. You better give God a high five when you get there, because if you knock my teeth out my mouth, you gonna meet your maker for real. My teeth. Somebody leave Jay out of it. Threats. I'm gonna knock your motherfucking teeth out your mouth. Threats. I wonder have they ever broke down what domestic violence really is. To them, it's blood, black eyes, busted lips, unalive, hospital time, can't breathe, passed out. They don't look at domestic violence as emotional, mental, financial, or physical. No, they do physical, but only one portion of the physical. She said, you would say, let's go, Jay, do it then. I would probably be shocked. I'd be like, what did you just say? I'm gonna bust your motherfucking teeth out your mouth. I'd be like, what? Like, are you over sleepwalking or some shit? I'm just playing. My husband would never say it. I got a good husband, y'all. I know he don't come on the camera, this, that, and the other, but I got a good husband. He said he gonna come on one day. He said he gonna come on one day. I swear that they know that man is lying, but they gotta be so jealous of Bree that they just going with it. They showed Brianna no grace. It's okay though. We ain't trying to convince them to show her no grace. It's just the way the picture was painted. And then you know how I'm gonna say it like this, but try to understand where I'm coming from. You ever had or known a friend or maybe a cousin or maybe even yourself, how you had real strict parents, didn't let you do shit, didn't let you do nothing. You had curfews. They was always watching. You couldn't sneak out and do shit, right? It's kind of locked now, right? They called them sheltered. You ever been sheltered, or your cousin was sheltered, your best friend was sheltered? But then when they get out the house, when they have a chance to break away and get a taste of freedom, what they do? What does sheltered people do when they get a taste of freedom? What do they do? I'm gonna wait till somebody drop it in the comments. God dang it, you got it. When you've been sheltered, when you've been under controlled, when you've been trying to do the right thing and told that married women shouldn't do this, married women shouldn't do this, you a mother, mother shouldn't do this, you a married woman, mother, married woman, mother, married woman, mother, married woman, mother, married woman, mother from 24 to 30. Then all of a sudden, you got a taste of that freedom. What you gonna do? You gonna go crazy. You gonna go crazy. You gonna go crazy. You gonna go. You gonna go. You gonna get. You turning up. Hell, if you've been in a marriage for 30 years and you get out of it and get a taste of freedom, hell, you might be freaking 50 years old or 60 years old acting, you know what I mean? You still gonna turn up. You letting your hair down. I think because of that, my opinion, I think because of that, it made people have a bad taste in their mouth. Not all, because some of us was like, girl, you free, girl. Hey, you free. Dance, girl, because we know how it feel. We know how it feel to feel like, oh, just way down. And then now we know we can swim up to the top. Oh, we swimming. We swimming, we swimming, we swimming. Some of us know how it feels. Whereas others, like, what in the world? Why are you acting like that? Because they don't understand it. They don't understand it. It's strange behaviors. And they want to say, how can you act like that? You got 4 kids. How can you act like that when you got 4 kids? Because kids are not. Freedom is freedom. A taste of freedom is freedom. 4 kids are not. Freedom is freedom. Freedom is freedom. 4 kids or not. Oliver. Oliver said, hey, all I'm saying is some of us understood it. We like, yeah, girl. Yeah, we get you. We understand. Yep. We 100%. We got you. Go ahead. Show out. Yes, girl. Yes. Yeah, get it out. Let it out. Yes. We totally understand. Go ahead, girl. Shake. Shake, shake. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come, girl. Girl, we understood. Some of us understood, but some of us holier than thou. Some of us holier than thou. Some of us perfect. Some of us, you can't do no wrong. Some of us know that's not how a lady acts. Some of us don't make no mistakes. Some of us, didn't get it. So what do they say? You Jezebel. You whore. You horrible mother. You adulterer. You freak. You nasty scalawag. You half-dressed, naked, horrible, weird psycho. You sociopath. Yeah, that's what they do. Called all types of names. All because somebody tasted some freedom and act accordingly. Somebody got a taste of some freedom and act accordingly. Yeah. It didn't change the fact that she was still a mom. Her kids was happy as hell. Like, damn, we ain't seen mama in a minute. Mama is lighting up like a Christmas tree. So they was loving it. Because they would rather see mama happy. They would rather see mama happy than sad. They would rather see mama happy than sad. Woo. But the little things that he did, guess what he got? Guess what he got? He got Y'all look so good together. You deserve that. She's a good fit for you. Get it. Live your life. Have fun. Y'all make a cute couple. That's what he got. That's what he got. Yeah. That's what he got. Gone, boy. Gone, man. Yeah. Hey, hit me in my DMs. Tell me I look good. This, that, and the other. If she was doing that, if she was telling people to hit her in her DMs, oh Lord, it would have been worse. But anyway. And I know they're gonna say, oh, men held to a different standard than women when it come to that. But I mean, damn, they were both married still. You understand what I'm saying? So how you gonna call one of them an adulteress? You're not gonna call the other one. You understand what I'm saying? Just because he didn't get into a somewhat of a committed relationship, make her an adulteress, and he's just a what? I don't know what do you want to call it. He's just a like somebody said. Oh, I thought you said good king, but you said gone king. But make him look like a good king. I'm a good king. He was a good king. He was considered a good king. He can call up and get a little head in the back of the Tesla. That's okay. That's okay. He can go to the Bahamas kissing on some people and get a bum bump, but that's okay. I'm sorry, a burnt bump. Burnt bump. Burn, hot food burn. Yeah, burn bump. Burn bump. What did I say? Bum bump? Burn bump. He can do that, and that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's just a skit. It's content, baby. It's content. It's content. Okay, it's content. But if she say, I'm getting nailed to the cross and I'm coming faster than Amazon Prime, that's content. But nah, you got kids. Take care of your kids and let him have fun. You got children. He don't have none. You got stuff going around on the internet, him stuffing his pants or whatnot. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I beg to differ. But anywho. Yep, you a good king. Father gang. You a good king. Jumping in the DM. Oh yeah, he didn't like that part spoken at all. He absolutely did not like that part. All right, y'all. Since nobody want to come up to the panel, we done been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I enjoyed y'all. Hey, he'll be all right. She said, Lord Jesus, help me because I'm single, and after this, I'm going to want to go out and roll my 2C and get some good with no strings attached. I'll even go with my oxygen tank. Girl, have fun, honey. Turn up. Hey, you know they're going to talk about you, though, but turn up. I love y'all too, QC. I love y'all too. Him committing adultery under the same roof with his wife is definitely different than being legally separated and dating or having a good friend around. Child, but you know what they told her? You got 4 kids. You can't do that. You can't have a man hugging on you and grabbing on your butt in front of your kids. But he can yell at you and tell you he gonna torture you in front of your kids, and that's just fine. That's just fine. Because y'all married. He can call you a bitch. He can say, suck my dick. He can yell and say, I ain't going nowhere. And if I leave, I'm coming back. He can do that in front of his kids. He can say, and I'm going to keep coming back and I'm going to stay here and I'm going to torment you. He can do that in front of his kids. Yeah. But no hugging. No lovey-dovey. No, I love you. No, none of that. Hell no. Kid don't need to see no affection. It's okay that they hear some yelling and screaming and cussing though. But no affection. I'm just saying. I'm just a messenger. I'm just saying. Anyway, I enjoyed y'all tonight. I will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Tomorrow night, it's probably gonna be around 7 or 8 p.m. I know y'all gotta go to work on Monday, but it's gonna have to be 7 or 8 p.m. unless something pop off and I come on earlier. If I come on earlier, then I don't have to worry about going tomorrow night. But y'all know, set your notifications, set your notifications, set your notifications. Thank y'all for. I'm gonna put my Cash App back up. If anybody want to run a sister's look, if Latruth can beg, I'm a beg too. Where's it at? I ain't begging y'all. Only if you want to. Y'all want to drop a sister Cash App? Y'all want to send me $5 or whatever? You can hit my Cash App. Hit my Cash App, y'all. My husband be sitting up here telling me I'm working for free. And I'm like, no, I enjoy what I'm doing. This ain't really considered work. He's looking at me like rolling his eyes. It's all good. I do appreciate y'all so much. I will be back tomorrow. She said, I'm leaving a college football game, going home with my sneaky link. Mrs. Dunn, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to call out the Cash Apps. I'm sorry. I almost hold on. Sometimes y'all gotta remind me to do stuff. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you, Levette, for that Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you, Patrice, for that Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate you. Well, wait a minute. It's 2 Sonias. Sonia LeGrand. And then the other one just says Sonia. So it's 2 Sonias. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mika. Mika Makila. Girl, did I mess your name up? Makila. Appreciate you. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you. I thank y'all so very much. You guys are marvelous. I love you. Somebody said he definitely was begging today. I heard it. I was like, wow. That joker said for $50, if you give me $50, I will give you a personal phone call and I will tell you how to set up your Facebook. Okay. So if anybody want to know how to set up Facebook, if y'all call Latruth, pay him. He said you got to pay him $50 first, and in the comment section you got to put your phone number. I got another one came in right quick. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Tamik. Tamik, pretty pieces. Appreciate you, baby girl. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.